Hey everyone, Paul Akers. I get a lot of people asking me, so Paul, what are you thinking, man? The world's gone mad and you seem to be pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Well, indeed, I am actually pretty relaxed about the whole thing. And the reason why is because of my knowledge. My knowledge came from reading, and I've been reading my entire life. And one of my favorite books that I've ever read is called The Contrarian's Guide to Leadership. And in that book, I learned think like a contrarian. Don't think like everybody else. Stay away from the group think and the herd mentality and the lemmings that are running to the edge of the cliff. Rule number 2, innovate. So, I happen to be in the dust mask business. I make thousands, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dust masks. And it behooved me to sell lots of dust masks. But why are people throwing out all these dust masks? Just sanitize them. A little spritz of alcohol, a mist of alcohol, kills all the bacteria on it. So why is everybody spending all this money throwing everything in the landfill? Think differently, innovate, come up with other solutions. And then we have these plastic shields that everybody has to worry about, these expensive things out of acrylic plastic and everything. I'm like, are you kidding? I mean, think about a clamshell, a package on a clamshell. It's just a simple piece of molded plastic out of acetate that's very inexpensive. You could mold the whole thing, the frame, the shell, the hat, everything. Be an innovator. Okay, principle number 3. How about this is the best time in the world to be a 3S maniac? Start cleaning out everything. Start solving all the problems that have been bugging you that you've never had the time to do before. If you ever want to get into 3Sing, this is the time. You've got all this time on your hand. Start innovating by looking for problems through the 3S process. Rule number 4. You couldn't find a better time to improve. At my company, everything's functioning pretty much as normal. Can you believe that? Everybody else is shutting down. Most of our people show up to work. We have orders. We don't have tons of orders, but we have orders. And any slack time, what are we doing? We're improving. We're improving everything. Why? Because our routine, our kata, is to improve. So our people are naturally doing that. And we've been doing this for over 20 years. There couldn't be a better time to become a lean thinker than right now. Rule number 5, you have 3 customers. You have your external customer, you have your internal customer, and then you have yourself. And yourself as the customer is actually the most important one. And what do I mean by that? There could not be a better time to develop yourself. Read. I'm reading nonstop. I've read so many fabulous books just in the last couple of weeks. The Pioneers, unbelievable book. I read a book about Harry Truman, unbelievable book. I could just go on and on. A book about John Adams, a book about George Washington. Read. Have a perspective. And more importantly, have a different perspective than everybody else has. And in the process, you will serve your most important customer by developing your mind and developing yourself. Your 3 customers, external, internal, and yourself. So the world's gone mad. What should you do? The opposite of what everyone else is doing.